I'm just going to go ahead and jump from item to item. They're pretty much all the Star Wars things I got, which is pretty much 99% of what I got, minus the biltong from Diana's parents, and that is something I'm still working through. This is Zuckus, formerly known as Forlome. I still want to call him Forlome, but he's Zuckus, and yes, there's the weapon. I got this for myself. It was a birthday present from me to me. I saw it. It's in great condition, better condition than my vintage figure, and I figured, why not? I think I want to start to rebuild my vintage collection, and no time like the present to start, really, if only because I really want to have something to pass along to Jedi. It may become one of those things that she and I do together, build together, as it were. This particular figure is in excellent condition as far as I'm concerned. It also has the weapon, which is also good to get at the same time as you get the as you get the figures, so to speak. So I know that many people don't remember having these figures because they were way too young, but I'm way too old. And so to me, no birthday is a birthday without a Star Wars figure, and certainly Star Wars in general. Moving on from there, and you'll have to pardon if I leave out names, but this was a gift, and I already had an ATD Driver. I had removed it from the package, and I'm thinking about also removing this one from the package. I love the design of this figure. Very, very unique, of course, from the Star Wars Rebel cartoons, and you might notice the back as well, if I can accommodate it here in the vertical video. The Empire's ATDP bribers. Now might be a good time to remind everybody, I am on a Imperial Stout, my beer for the day. Anyway, the ATDP drivers operate all-terrain defense pod ground attack walkers to crush the rebels, and I love the sculpt of this figure. It's 5 points of articulation, which does bother some fans and certainly collectors, but me, not so much. I love the design of the card. I love the design of the figure. I'm a huge fan of sculpt and paint application in general. Beyond that, you know, I'll take what I can get, but I'm quite happy and drunk on Star Wars figures. Yes, to the person who asked if I was drunk. I am. This gift was from Ben Kirk. Gosh, this was a good Imperial Stout. That's all I'm going to say. I only get one a day since I'm watching my calorie intake. It is a Darth Vader lightsaber toothbrush. This came all the way from the other side of the world, and I'm very, very grateful to have it in my collection. It does have sights and sounds, if I can find the button. There we go.
Join me and we'll complete your training.
It's pretty epic. Made by Firefly. You can also get these here in the USA, albeit without alternative languages on the side. That's one of the things that kind of sucks about being a collector, is sometimes you can't get things that aren't available domestically. You kind of have to wait until you can get a hold of one, or you might have a friend who, you know, lives on the other side of the world. So this toothbrush was an awesome gift. Now, if Ben and his family would have sent like a regular toothbrush, I would have probably gone, well, thank you, but why? This, however, is a great gift. Happy early birthday. If your birthday is coming up indeed, I'm going to go ahead and set the toothbrush there as it continues to make noises. This is a Lego set that was also a gift, and I am going to have to angle it. Unfortunately, Periscope does not really have an optimized setting for traditional aspect ratio videos. I mean, it is the same aspect ratio, but I can't tilt the camera to the side without everything going awkward. Fine, I'm going to do it. I blame Periscope for this. This is the Lego set that Jedi was reaching out for as she began to crawl today, and that was quite exciting. I really wanted this set, if only for the warrior, not so much the battle droid. The Buzz Droid is kind of nice, if only because of the unique pieces that the Buzz Droid carries, but I don't know if I necessarily count those as official minifigures. This is an official minifigure, and pretty much to my knowledge, the only way to get this minifigure is specifically through this set. The Nemodian Warrior. Wow. I don't know what I was sipping on for the past hour, but it was amazing, obviously. So thank you for the gift. I love Lego sets, minifigures specifically. This gift is from Diana, my wife. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Chris, this is a Stormtrooper. Why did your wife Diana get you this Stormtrooper? Well, because on the other side, it's got Darth Vader. And you see, it's a bag that has now fallen behind my desk. Well, it was a bag back there. Bag. Okay, I'm going to move on to another gift now. This is something I could have poured the beer into. A gigantic Stein collectible 22-ounce ceramic Stein. This from Slav, Jasmine, and Adele. You've seen them before in our vlogs. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the camera in this instance and show you the full box. Quite nice. It is actually quite a wonderful box, if only because it showcases more about the Stein, where it kind of came from, the other characters that are currently collectible. This is brand new this year. I really, really, really like this box. On top, you can see what it looks like when you open the lid, and I really like the design of this particular Stein. I do have one other Stein, I think. Nothing quite like this, a signature Stein. Brand new for this year. Yes, it is a collector's edition, and I'm very, very, very happy to have this in my collection, if only because I collect Darth Vader stuff. I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side, not drop it behind the desk. Diana also gave me a yo-yo. Now, I don't know if she's saying I'm a yo-yo, but I think I did not have this one previously. There's Darth Vader on the yo-yo and a Darth Vader ring, which you can wear as you're yo-yoing. It is likely going to be staying inside the packaging, as the packaging is in good condition, will remain collectible. You can see that it's sporting the older design for the Star Wars logo, and that's something that I've started to notice over a period of time, as every year we seem to get a new design. This is a high-performance yo-yo and character ring, because if you're going to have a yo-yo, it better be high performance. It's all about the specs, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, next, as I reach around to grab the card that Ben Kirk sent me, I hold on to a lot of the cards that I get, but I'm really, really happy to get the Star Wars cards, if only because, well, hey, it's Star Wars. And you can see here it's C-3PO. Oh my, I think I just oiled myself. Now that I've offended every person who, actually has that accent. And it was a very, very, very wonderful card. Ben and his entire family are very, very supportive of everything that I do, and I'm very, very happy to have this now in my collection. I will continue to collect Star Wars cards over time, if only because, you got to begin holding on to them at some point. I believe there's another card on my desk behind me. Here we go. Okay. Swapping out this card for the other card, or these two cards. This one just came today, as a matter of fact. Slightly belated birthday greetings, but still quite welcome. No, Star Trek is actually another topic for another video. I love the effect on this card. It is rather fun. From Matthew Shipley, from the Bark Side. I love it. So cool. I've actually seen this in the store, but of course I'm not going to buy a birthday card for myself. That's just silly. This is a helmet, a bike helmet, I believe, in general. A multi-sport helmet. You can hear Wicket and Pixie barking in the background. It's got Darth Vader on it. Well, at least the words Darth Vader on the side. It's not on the helmet itself. That's a sticker of sorts. On the helmet, however, is the Imperial insignia on the top of the helmet. This is from Joe Tashi, and Joe is also a fantastic supporter of pretty much everything that I do. On the side, another decal, a sticker that's not actually on the helmet, but you can see Darth Vader and a series of Stormtroopers. Quite nice. It doesn't fit Jedi yet. It probably will at some point in the future. So I'm quite happy to have this. And you can see there are, pardon me, the like a monogram logo. DV. I really like that design. And wow, that was an amazing beer. I'm very happy to have kept myself at just one. So, Joe, in case you were wondering, the helmet does not fit. You can see me in the reflection right now, if the encoding is working just fine. And very, very happy to have this, and we'll place it somewhere, likely potentially hanging it, because I'm going to go ahead and keep the cardboard back on the top of it until possibly Jedi might need an emergency helmet at some point in the future. From my brother-in-law, Hector, I have a variant cover for Star Wars 001, and if you're not watching, or sorry, well, yeah, you watch the comic. Read the comic series. It's actually a very, very, very good story that's going on here. Amazing artwork, amazing dialogue, amazing story, characters that you, for the most part, know and love. It's something that, I've really been enjoying, specifically the Star Wars line, because there are several Star Wars series, including Darth Vader, Princess Leia, which is now done. Lando just spun up, and we also have Kanan. Someone was just asking if I had Darth Vader keychains or Star Wars keychains. I absolutely do. And this is something I didn't have before, apparently unique to the largest comic shop in Texas. Thanks again, Hector. I really do appreciate this. It will be going in my variant cover collection, though I did not get a lot of the Star Wars 001 variant covers. I kind of limited myself to the Darth Vader covers. Otherwise, I would have gone nuts. Yes, hon?
I have a surprise for you.
You do?
Perfect timing.
I heard the dogs barking. Why?
Here is a late present.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they just delivered this. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like...
So I've got another Darth Vader wallet. Also, slightly older. I didn't have this one. You can see it's got Yoda in the branding for this particular series. That particular year had Yoda. A Velcro wallet that I'm not going to use. I am going to collect Jedi. Not going to use this wallet. Thank you, Mommy. Boy, that is timing.
I know.
How long have I been holding on to, like, all this stuff, waiting to do a video, and then now I decide to do it?
I swear, you feel these things.
Hey, I have Vader vision. I can go to a store and know exactly where a Darth Vader something is. Oh, sorry if I bumped the phone. Oh, also from Ben Kirk and his family. How many Lego Vaders do I have? I have... Well, I wouldn't say all of them. I'd like all of them. I don't have all of them. The one I really want is the new one with the new helmet sculpt, but it's like $70 for the set. I'm like, I'll wait until I can get him separately. He's just too pricey if you buy him individually. So I'm just going to hold off until another set comes along. Anyway, this is a Star Wars joke book, something I did not know existed. Perfect for my collection, if only because Darth Vader's on it. See, that's how I kind of limit myself. I keep myself to just things that have Darth Vader on them. And I love the jokes in this book. They're really, really Chris Pirillo-like. Like, what do you call a Jawa on an iceberg? Lost. What was it? There's one in here like, why did the Ewok fall out of the tree? Because it was dead. And that's a very Chris Pirillo joke. Yeah, which side of Chewbacca is the hairiest? The outside. Ben Kirk and his family are amazing. I love this so much. I don't think I'm going to memorize all the jokes, but I will certainly be keeping it in my collection as I turn around again. Yes, there is more, including a coloring book, also from Ben Kirk and his family. You can see that Disney's on the cover, so it's relatively new. The Imperial insignia, and then Darth Vader, naturally. Including, well, Darth Vader and Darth Vader. Ah, yeah. This is not Canadian to my knowledge. I don't plan on coloring it, but, I really am a fan of this kind of art, line art, or, black and white art. What I'd be inclined to do is taking a picture and then printing it out and then coloring that, or having Jedi possibly color that, the image as it's snapped. It looks like a lot of, well, I guess not. I was going to say a lot of these images are from the prequels, but Leia kind of threw a wrench in the works there. Not a problem. Not a problem, as well as Luke. This is new for this year, but apparently only available in Australia, or down there, up there, wherever their orientation happens to be. Also for myself, because I love action figures, I talked about Zuckus earlier, or Forlom as I knew him. This is the other one. This is the newer one, a newer sculpt with the collector coin. Part of the one of my favorite series of the newer Star Wars figures lines. I really, really liked these. I never got Darth Revan. I would like to have him specifically in the 5 and 3/4 inch variety, or 3 3/4 inch variety. That's 5 3/4 is a little closer to 6 inch, and I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the 6 inch variety of action figures. Did not have this one specifically, but I'd like to possibly pop him out and place him on a bounty hunter type of array, or in an array, since he was in the Empire Strikes Back. Although I'm just as inclined to get the vintage version of Forlom as well, or as I still want to call him, Zuckus. I was a huge fan of, and still am a huge fan of androids and aliens and creatures and monsters and robots and cyborgs. So this is one of the reasons why I'm kind of attracted to anything that looks a lot like that. Really, really appreciate the sculpt. Design on this one is absolutely amazing. Also from the same line of action figures, at least as far as card design goes, this is the Shock Trooper. Now, I've kind of gone through, now after watching the Clone Wars again, have gone back and started to look at getting unique clone troopers. And, for a lot of different reasons. One, they're pretty cool. I really like the designs. I like the sculpts. High points of articulation on this one. Not a lot of accessories, but the collector coin, rather unique. And specifically because I could get the coin as well as the figure, that was really nice to have for this particular series. In here as well, I also have this Darth Vader. I would probably want to get the General Grievous, both pre and post Cyborg, though I have not gone that far. There is a clone trooper from Revenge of the Sith that I don't think I've had. Is that an Utapau trooper? Or a clone trooper from Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So those two particular movies there. So those two figures I got for myself because I wanted them. Even though I probably should have gone with vintage, I didn't. This is something that kind of came in and around my birthday, and so I'm going to count it as a birthday present. From Kota Bukiya, they sent these brand new sandwich shapers. This is Darth Vader here. We also got a Stormtrooper and a few ice trays that I showed off downstairs in an Instagram photo and a social photo. You can find it there. But when you actually press the bread together, you can put like jelly or peanut butter in there and then press it together and then sprinkle like cinnamon or some other kind of like a cocoa or something on top and make Star Wars themed snacks. This is brand new. It's a series of plastic, parts that when you move them together, press them together in a certain order, you can create what was basically pictured here. So Diana has washed the Stormtrooper one, as well as the ice cube trays or ice trays or silicone trays, which could be used for a variety of reasons. We have not yet had a chance to eat anything made from any of the products that Kota Bukiya had sent, but I'm going to count this as a birthday present because I really appreciated it, and I didn't ask for it, and I love this kind of stuff. This stuff is fun. Yeah, someone who said no way. Yes, no, this is a way. This is the way. This is it. Also, a gift. This is a Thermos, which you can find right now on sale in various stores. It's Darth Vader themed. Largely the front, it's kind of stylized like the Darth Vader chest plate and basically the front of Darth Vader, including the belt. On the back, you'll see the words Star Wars. The cup up top doesn't really have anything of note apart from instructions and saying that you can have up to 10 hours of heated or cooled contents, assumedly. Vacuum insulated. Multiple languages here, and quite fun, quite nice. This is brand new, and so I'm very, very happy to have that in my collection. Boy, it's still funny that my item from Diana, my other birthday, I was going to say, because she got 3 things apparently, and that was one of those things. That was the third thing that was supposed to show up. Wait, did I already showed you the 2 things that she got. That's right. Okay, so moving on. This is also from Jasmine and Slav. It is the series of Star Wars coasters. Quite nice. I love the collectible tin, or just a tin to keep everything organized. I'm going to set that to the side and show you Luke Skywalker, of course Darth Vader. We also have Yoda, and notice the font on each one is different, just slightly different. It's kind of cool. Princess Leia, Han Solo, Boba Fett, R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca, and the Stormtrooper. I love the fact that they're all different. If only because, like, if you're at a party or if you're having a party and someone sets their drink on one of them, do they remember which one did I set it on? Well, I remembered I set mine on Chewbacca, or I remembered I set mine on Princess Leia. So they're kind of like drink charms, so to speak. Everyone, of course, has their favorites. It's good to see you have one. And it's also kind of good to see that a lot of the people who tuned in to this particular broadcast are still with me. So apparently you're just as much of a Star Wars fan as I am, or you're just curious to know what I got for my 42nd birthday. This, by the way, is going to be posted to my new Vader Fun channel on YouTube. Also from Ben Kirk and his family, this wonderful tin filled with chocolate. I may have to go ahead and pick up the camera. This is a bit tall. Contains 10 Australian-made milk chocolate eggs. I'm not going to remove the stickers from the side to open it up. I'm not going to see what's inside, but you can see that it's taped down on one side as well as the other. You see Star Wars on both sides, some nutritional information on the back. Nutritional information, dude, it's chocolate. But if you didn't notice, as I'm tilting the tin around, it's 3D. So if I hold it up like this, you should be able to see that the objects and the characters are popping up slightly from the base of the tin and creating a 3D effect. So it's quite nice. To me, the tin intact is worth way more than the chocolate inside. I can get chocolate pretty much anywhere, including from Australia. I'd rather have the tin. Very collectible. Didn't even know something like this existed, which is why I appreciate having fans who live internationally. Tins are a thing. Tins aren't going away anytime soon. Let's see, what else do I have? Is that it? I think that's possibly it. If I missed anything, it's not really something I intended on doing. I really wanted to have everything in close proximity so that I could grab it. This is possibly the last thing that I probably shouldn't have gotten, but it reminds me that I still want the Power of the Force Darth Vader with collector coin in a minting card, graded AFA, and I haven't set aside the budget to get one. And I would like one. This is going to serve as a reminder that I want one. So this is something that they came together, but the coin is probably together. They're not worth a tremendous amount. I already had the original collector coin. This is just another one in a different state, or I guess a different condition. Also, seemingly a different Darth Vader that has like a plastic a defect there, so you can't pull his lightsaber blade back through his arm. But whether that was indicative of a series of Darth Vaders produced at the time or not, I'm not sure. So I do have this one now, which is quite nice to have. But it is going to serve as a placeholder or a reminder that I do want to finally find a way to get the mint on card, AFA graded Darth Vader with the collector coin, which I don't yet have, but that's something that would certainly be added to my collection. I think that's pretty much it for my birthday haul. Very, very, very happy about everything I might have received from everybody who might have sent something, and very happy that everybody tuned in for the entire broadcast. I really like doing these periscopes and recording screencasts from them, if only because I like the interactivity. It's a lot of fun for me to go back and forth when I do see the chat and I'm not talking about an object on screen. Plus, most of my periscopes are like when I'm working out, and that might bore some people. This is very exciting for me, so hopefully it's exciting for other people. But this is, for the most part, what I got for my 42nd birthday. Again, if I missed anything, I apologize. It was not intentional. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.